We're live.
We're live. What's
We're
up, guys?
live. What's up, guys?
Thank you so much for your patience, like always. And what are we gonna be talking about today?
You're like, look at me.
Expo!
That! God, I can't even. I'm so hyped. Anime Expo is this weekend. It's so day -1 because Anime
Day
Expo.
-1.
Negative one.
Go get your badges if you can. If you are in Southern California, they're open till 11 p.m. tonight. Go get your badge.
And then yap about it tomorrow or Saturday. Like, this badge line is so long when you freaking live in LA.
You live in Los Angeles, so no excuses.
And it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be. You know what?
It's not gonna be too hot.
This is the whole.
The weather's nice.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
I'm serious because it's.
I heard it's like going to be in the
late
70s.
70s and the late.
My first Anime
The late
Expo.
70s.
Late 70s.
My first Anime Expo was hell, so that's all I gotta tell you.
Yeah, my first Anime Expo was super hot.
And that is what this episode is for. We're gonna teach you how to survive.
This is surviving Anime Expo 2017. We discussed
But I'm already dead, Darrel. What do I do?
But I'm already dead. While we wait for people to kind of enter chat and whatever, let's talk about our first Anime Expo. Erni and I talked about it before. Let's start off with you. What was your first Anime Expo like?
My first Anime Expo was in 2014, so only 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I only started going to cons 3 years ago. So I did AX was my first con outside of Comic-Con. And because I went to Comic-Con the first time, it was like a random thing. So Anime Expo was my first planned con. And I went there and I had a bunch of cosplays ready to go. I had Sailor Mars. I had Haku from Spirited Away.
Oh, that's cool.
I had
Ooh, he's gonna be a guest actually this year.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
oh my
he
god,
is.
I can't wait to say hi. He's also voice of Sora.
Sora in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, so I have to go say hi and get a picture.
Are you gonna talk to Sora from Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
No, you. Are
Oh
you?
my god, no!
Because he's gonna be in
I'm
Kingdom
not
Hearts.
in Kingdom Hearts.
He's in Kingdom Hearts.
Y'all need to stop spreading that around. Square Enix is gonna be like, who is this guy? I've loved him forever.
Look, if you know me, I'm good at spreading stuff around.
They're gonna.
Oh my god.
They're gonna get mad at me. I'm not even.
That doesn't even sound right, dude.
It's not supposed to sound right. It's supposed to be provocative. That's what it's supposed to be.
My first AX was a lot of fun.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. So yes, that's it. I bought a lot of art. So if anybody who's seen my Twitch streams knows my wall.
Oh, I've seen.
You've seen it.
I've seen pictures.
All the posters. Yeah, it's complete. I'm gonna cover all 4 walls. So yes, I'll get there. Anyway, that was my first experience. What was your first experience like? When was it? What year?
Well, my first Anime Expo was 2012. That was the year. So there's a long story, but I'm gonna try and shorten it. Okay. I wasn't doing so hot in school, and I'd never heard of Anime Expo in my entire life.
I have not either.
It wasn't until I started going to college, my best friend Ash was like, "Hey, Anime Expo is coming. Are you going?" I was like, "What's that?" And he was so mad at me. And so he was like, "There's these open auditions at Anime Expo. I want you to go." And he had the program.
You watch anime?
Yeah.
So I wasn't watching anime at the time. I watched it as a kid and then fell off of it and then got back into it after Anime Expo. So keep going.
Yeah. No, so he had some old program of Anime Expo, and he was like, "What the?" And it hit me, and he was like, "No, we're paying for you." So he bought my ticket for Anime Expo, and I went there, and that was the first time I'd ever done anything for voice acting, and I did it, and I
was immediately on the spot.
I was on the spot.
Hired.
Yeah, that basically. But then after that, I was doing all the dances and the running around, and I wasted so much money. And it was just
what dances? What?
the Anime Expo dances. You don't know about the Anime Expo dances?
No, I have no idea.
The Anime Expo dances? Wait, you know?
Really?
Okay, well the thing is, they got long ass lines.
Okay,
they got long ass lines.
Oh yeah, well that's the
they
thing.
kind of don't want to go into the middle of that.
Okay, so what is an Anime Expo dance?
Every single night, I think, except for the last night, every single night, actually tomorrow night there's gonna be one.
Oh really?
They do it by age group, so there's an all ages dance, and then there's the 16 plus, 18 plus, and then 21 plus as the night goes on. 21 plus, it's basically a rave with weebs.
Okay.
Oh, it's so great.
It's
awesome.
It's
really?
great,
it's awesome.
and it's also really amusing.
I'm gonna
Did you go to the ones in
a...
ALA? The little dances they had in the ballroom?
No.
It's great. It's dark, and there's a bunch of like glow lights and like little weeb
it's really
ravers.
cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I never heard of this.
Well,
That's interesting.
We need to go.
It's because
Okay.
come on, it's socially awkward. People all shut up in a room with loud music and alcohol. Sometimes,
Yeah.
it's great.
I don't
Oh, wow.
see. The thing is, like with
I've never heard
alcohol,
this.
I don't think they allow it in. But I know there was a bunch of people that snuck it in because you could totally smell it on their breath.
Well, 21 plus. I mean, that
Yeah.
shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Exactly.
Okay. So there's dances every night, and just is it themed dances? Is it like ballroom dancing, or
no.
is it a free for all?
Oh, it's a rave. It's basically
It's
a
basically
rave.
rave. Basically
Okay,
rave.
and are people in cosplay and dancing?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Hey, who did it?
Oh no!
Oh, no?
Oh, Larry! No, I'm gonna try. Let's read it.
What is
so, you wrote, Ernie and Darrel, you behave, or I'll make another meme of you two again. Haha. And also, should I check these anime shows out? Token, Rambu, and Dive.
Okay, so Dive, I've heard good things about. I don't know about Token Ranbu. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about
Wait,
it.
what meme? Wait, did you see this meme that he's talking about?
Um.
I heard his memes are pretty.
Oh,
similar.
His memes are
You
on
made a
point.
meme about us?
It was us on the Black Butler cruise when you were trying to like lick me, and I was like,
Oh, wait, I got that picture here.
Yeah.
It's on my phone.
Oh, wow.
I haven't posted it yet. I have not posted that picture yet.
but yeah, that's basically what happens like every night at con. For me, that was a
Wow.
huge
look
thing.
at that picture. Look at that picture. Let's see if I'm good at this.
Beautiful.
Wait,
It's
there you go. You can see it. You can see it. Look at it.
That's beautiful.
I'm gonna post that later on today.
My first Anime Expo, because I didn't know what to expect. I was surviving off of like muscle milk, and like I was sweating so much, and so I was
That's
drinking.
nice.
I was
I hope you
drinking
showered.
it. Oh yeah, I was drinking it like every day, and by the time like con was over, I built up so much muscle just from walking
Really?
around and like all the dancing. It was ridiculous, and I was like, I should totally do that again. So
Yeah, it's
Gains.
a great way to lose weight.
yeah.
Gains.
You do a lot of exercises at any con period.
Yeah.
Like, well, as long as
Oh
it's
my
like
god,
a big
so
one.
Just
true.
all the
It's like
walking.
Disneyland. You walk so much. At the end of the day, like your feet are skinny too.
Even smaller cons, either it's not that big, you're still running around a lot. Like like Weird Con, small con, but I was running around shooting people with the Nerf gun, and I was just sweating. It was so much fun.
It's fun to be a kid again at these cons. So there's dances every night. And that was your first experience, was those dances.
There was just all the
and-
dances, all the money that I like spent. and
Oh,
it
yeah.
was,
The money.
whew,
Yeah,
I was
the
not
money.
ready. So
I had a lot of money ready to go, so I was.
So
happy,
here's
yeah.
the thing about
Nobody
Anime Expo.
warned me about it. They just tossed me in the middle of the
Budgeting.
fray.
We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Ernie, what was your first experience? at
Yes.
AEX?
Anime
What year
Expo,
was it?
Anime Expo must have been my first con I've ever went to. Like it must have been my first.
What year?
Con. It must have been. When was Stanley's first? Stanley's Kamikaze. When was the first year that it came out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because my AX experience was during the year, which it was the second year of Kamikaze. So I think that might have been.
So was it like
2013?
5 years? Oh, okay, so it was recent.
2012 or 2013.
It was recent because Ash was telling a story last week of how he was going to Anime Expo like back in the day in the early 2000s or something.
Yeah,
and it was
I'm
still
not
in
that.
Anaheim.
I'm not.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
that's
there.
when it was.
Because the thing is, I started off in manga. That's why I'm such a big manga nerd, because manga was what I was doing. I really didn't watch
awesome.
anime that much.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
preferred manga better.
Okay.
And so my brother's like, dude, you never gone to a con, all right? You're going to do Anime Expo. And I was like, but I barely watch anime, and that's why I prefer manga. And he's like, dude, trust me,
You're
paradise.
It's everything.
So
it doesn't matter.
So he takes me and he pays for my ticket, but I was already in a terrible mood because it was
Anime.
It was hot as shit. I'm stuck in this line, and we're there for 2 hours trying to buy our tickets and get in, and I'm just pissed off. Woke up early in the morning. It's my day off. I'm like, dude, I'm not liking this. He's like, trust me, you're gonna be okay as soon as we go in. Okay, so we go inside, and it's just a freaking overload of just, and I'm like, I read that, I watched that. Ooh, I want to buy all this. He's like, pace yourself. No, fuck this. Just take my money. Oh my god. The first day, I walked out with 2 huge bags full of just figures, toys, and just memorabilia.
That's so crazy.
And I throw it in my like brother's car, and I'm like, hey man, this was a good day. And he's like, yeah. So you ready for tomorrow? There's more. There's more. How is this just
The
more than
sequel.
one day? Oh, like
That's
this
so
is
Anime Expo, the sequel.
This is terrible. So the next day I show up, and like my brother dedicated time to take his little sister
Yeah.
and like girlfriend around. So I'm like, I don't want to be part of that like weird kind of.
That weird.
So I went with our other cousin around, and so I'm walking around. I'm already tired from this is day 2. I'm already tired because nobody told me pace yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I blew my load pretty quick.
Yeah.
So yes. Alright, okay. Anyways, so I'm tired, I'm grumpy, and I'm like,
There we go.
I'm like,
It's totally true.
I already saw most of this stuff, and my cousin, my smaller, younger cousin, is like, man, there's other stuff we can do. You want to head up panels? I'm like, boring. Premiere's boring, and I'm like looking through the thing, and I bump into the map, and I see in the corner of the map it says, Lounge 21. Wow, that sounds interesting. I wonder why it's 21. He's like, it might be just like, I don't know, like a manga room. And I'm like, no, it doesn't sound like a manga room. We're going to go find this place. So it took us an hour to find the damn place. I get there, and they're carding at the door, and I'm like, I like the sound of this. My cousin's like, but dude, I'm not 21 yet. I'm 18.
And
He's
you're like,
and I'm like, yeah. And I was like, don't worry. I'm just going to go in there real quick, see what's going on, and then I'll come back out. I go in, and I'm like, alcohol. I will take a whiskey and Coke, please. 2, please. 2. Can 2? Okay, cool, awesome. Grab both drinks. I sit down in like live performance, and that's when I saw Midnight Shinigami, the anime cover band, and
That is awesome.
I fell in love. I stayed for the whole entire set. Finished both of my drinks. When I come out, my cousin's still sitting there. He's like, did you have fun? And I was like, why did you have fun? And I'm like, why don't you just walk away? Go do something. He's like, I didn't want to get lost. I'm like,
Aww,
you're 18.
a horrible cousin.
You're 18. You're a grown ass man. I mean, all right.
So let's talk about prepping for AX.
So for everyone that's like watching, even if this is your like 15th AX or this is your first one, this is usually geared toward your first one, but this is for everything.
We're gonna have some tips and tricks for you guys.
All right, so
getting through AX, making the most of it.
I'm gonna throw this out here right now. Deodorant.
Oh, man, I knew you would go there.
Nerd stick.
It's not as bad as like Comic-Con. Comic-Con it gets way worse.
I wouldn't say that. I think
AX is. I think they're both bad, but AX is really bad.
Yeah.
AX is like because it's a lot of teenagers.
Yeah, it's because people
That don't know personal hygiene.
they wake up, they stay up late, and then they wake up early. They don't get a chance to shower, and then it's sweating. You're walking a lot.
Take the chance to shower.
And it's
Your
4 days
cosplay
on.
is like 5,000 layers. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a given, guys. You're gonna be meeting a lot of people. Just smell nice.
So what do we?
everyone.
So for essentially, you're going to AX. This is what you need: deodorant. That's boys and girls. What else do we need?
So
Water.
Water.
And
Something this big, maybe even smaller. I don't know.
And
But
cash, because if you don't
Cash.
if you don't bring a water bottle with you, the hot dog vendors that are right outside the doors always usually have cold
Those-
water, and it's just $1.
But no, it's important to do only cash during this event. Just take $500.
Actually,
with you.
yes.
Don't take $500.
Because the thing is, some
Don't take
vendors, some vendors will not charge you tax.
Yes,
But if
definitely.
you use card, they have to
Hi,
charge you
Ryan.
cash. And just having that cash and just be like, oh, when you're haggling,
Yes.
haggling master. I'm like, look, I got $50 right now. 50. Look, you see,
it's hard to do that.
Smell my $50 and just take it. Just let me take the figure with me, and here's the $50.
It's hard to do
You're
that
like,
AX recently, though.
Here's $50. Now I'm gonna take this $200 figure and I'm gonna walk away.
$50. No, but
I literally did that.
that would have been amazing though if I
done
opened my
so.
hand and there was like a legit 50. Like if you were a magician,
Just open your
Ernie.
hand again.
Yo, bro, I'm not Angel Cruz.
All right.
I can't do that.
So far we have deodorant, water,
cash, definitely.
hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Because
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, you will get sick.
So here's the thing, especially
Oh, the con flu.
on
Con flu,
badge
yes.
pickup. The way badge pickup works at Anime Expo, you zigzag through the line. It wasn't as bad today. Actually, the line was pretty much non-existent. But
it's
that's how it
Thursday.
was last
Yeah.
year too, though. Badge pickup for like regular guests was pretty much non-existent. People prepared, like they brought chairs, they brought umbrellas, and no one Like,
Oh wow!
that was-
People brought that today.
No, yeah, but there was no line even
Nice.
last year.
They're just like, oh, I just brought this for no reason.
But-
That must be feel kind of refreshing.
In the event that happens, when you're zigzagging through the line specifically, you're gonna be finding a lot of people that want to high five you while you're walking in line. Hand sanitizer.
oh, where do you want
Because you know what
Yes.
I'm talking about.
Yes.
There's
You know,
those
like,
people.
I love the love, but that's a lot of no glove love, which you shouldn't.
Yeah,
You
no.
shouldn't- you shouldn't spread around.
that? Wow, that's just like one sexual innuendo after another.
That's just-
I know,
Holy
right?
shit.
This is what happens when I've been drinking the night before and I'm just tired and dehydrated.
It's just there's just so much, and then all the people you're gonna be meeting, you're gonna be shaking hands with like con guests and like actors and blah blah blah.
Even opening the door to something, even like
bathrooms.
anything, touching like a poster book with a bunch of posters in it. There's a million people that have already touched that
Yeah.
poster book.
If you don't have this, go to a bathroom, guys. There's a
Yes.
billion bathrooms everywhere,
Yes.
and just wash your hands.
I also recommend taking like a Nutri-Grain bar, Nature Valley bar, like something
Yes,
to eat.
snacks.
Yeah,
Definitely
snacks
snacks. Don't be
great.
the type of person who eats like once a day. Like you will, it's not a good idea.
I'm
you
a
know?
bad example of
because
that,
everyone
but like
does that.
because they're especially with how busy you're
Remember,
going to
take
be.
breaks, sit
Usually,
down.
like the way that your schedule, you open up your thing. It's like I want to go to this, and this.
Super Chat!
Super Chat!
This was a following
PSA
PSA
by
by Anime Super Chat Crew. Thank you, Larry.
I
Appreciate
need the little what the toothbrush ding. You know, like when you smile and then the little.
Oh, it's
Wait,
like shine.
there's Trident right here. There's Trident right here. Another one of my suggestions, which especially for a 4-day con,
So we have someone that's saying good
Dr.
tip. Thank you, Marinika. Thank you for saying that.
Awesome. Marinika.
We have all experienced AX now for like a good 3-4 years. So if you're just tuning
Yes.
in, we're telling you kind of how to survive. He's industry. He's a voice actor. I'm a fan now, media and press, and Ernie is now
Ernie's Ernie.
Was
I'm
a
just-
fan now, media and press. So
I've
we,
been to
we
places.
have been on both sides of AX. We've been on the
Yeah.
fan side. We've been on the professional side.
Yes.
So this is just like kind of our tips of like how to survive and have a good AX.
Definitely. I mean, even AX, this works for all cons. Like, if you're going to Comic Con
All of
out
them.
later
All
on this
cons,
year,
that's right.
this will definitely help.
The
I
same
recommend, as a scientist, and I know, and working with kids all the time, I highly recommend
Scientist.
every day take a couple vitamin C, like chew
Oh,
pills or
yes.
pills,
Oh,
because that will
yeah.
keep any bacteria at bay.
Yes.
You know?
Con flu is a real thing.
It is
It's a real
absolutely,
thing.
and it's really bad.
awful.
So is con depression.
Same.
People
Yeah.
call it con crud, con flu. Everyone has a different name for it,
Absolutely.
but it's the same thing, guys.
Don't stress out. This
Fourth
is a big
year,
one for
awesome.
me.
Yeah,
This
go
one
ahead.
I learned last year. Don't stress out about getting to the con at what time you get to. You do not need to spend the whole day at the con. If you want to get there at 2 p.m., 11 a.m., you want to get there when it opens at 9 a.m., whenever it opens.
Yes.
Don't stress out.
Don't-
It's supposed to be a good time.
It's
Take it
supposed
like
to
a vacation.
Yes, Anime Expo is
Yes.
fun. For a lot of us, for me specifically, this is Anime Expo is basically Christmas for a lot of us.
For the
And-
weebs.
Yeah, it's
Weeb
just like
Christmas. Just like E3
Weeb
was my
Christmas.
kind of Christmas.
that's what it is. You know,
Yeah.
you go to have fun. And the thing is, like,
Yeah.
especially this year, you have 5 days. If you're late one day, whatever,
Oh,
it
man.
doesn't matter.
And another big recommendation. I see you wrote it down. This is a huge one. And if you don't have one and you're planning on going to AX, you could totally Amazon Prime it. Get a portable battery charger. That is
Yes.
so clutch, especially nowadays.
Okay.
So with everyone there, your service is gonna be shit. Your phone's gonna constantly be looking for signal or Wi-Fi.
It's going to kill your
So
battery.
either get a portable battery charger or pro tip, turn off, put on airplane mode.
Put on airplane mode, put on power save.
Yes.
For Galaxy, because I have Galaxy, there's a power save thing. It'll just turn off everything except for like your
iPhone has it too.
yeah.
It has low battery.
It'll turn
low,
off everything
so-
except for Texas,
Yes.
and that's going to save your battery.
Yes.
So I was at the con today, like scouting about, like seeing what's where. There's a lot more outlets this time around, and there's also these giant like
Really big outlets,
iPad-looking
too.
things.
Oh,
where
yeah,
you
I
can
saw those charge
your
stations.
phone, but those are very limited. So I mean,
And it's usually like 10 people crowded around.
yeah, exactly.
That thing.
So
just
definitely
waiting for a turn.
affordable charger.
Amazon Prime it. It'll be at your house in 2 days, like right before the convention starts.
And Prime Day is coming up.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
right.
it's gonna be after the con though, but it's good to get it in, like for Comic Con if you're going to Comic Con.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
July
actually gonna
11th
buy
is-
a second
yeah.
one just in case my first one goes
Yeah,
bad.
so July 11th Prime Day, that's the best day to get all of your con necessities or just anything you want to buy.
Oh, yeah.
That's
it's
awesome. I
gonna
had
be.
no idea that even existed. That's cool.
Me too. I barely found out today.
Yeah. And what's another thing is Darrel actually already picked up his badge and he got this manual. So a lot of people don't just ignore this, and I highly recommend you don't, because what ends up happening to me is like my number one regret after every con is that I get so excited to go to the con. And I cosplay and I made all my friends through conventions, and so I get way too excited and overwhelmed, and then I forget about all the cool things I want to see at the con.
Yes.
So you can always plan. So you can either pick up this magazine that they give it to you when you
They
pick
give
up
it
your
to you
badge.
as soon as you pick up your badge.
Or for AX, they have a wonderful app that's free, and you can download it and even make a schedule out of it and star who you want to see and what panels you want to go to, what voice actors you want to get an autograph from, what time's going to be there.
What?
Can I have your autograph, please? Do I have to wait in line?
No.
How much is it?
$3.99.
Okay.
He's poor. He needs the money.
I
love you, bro.
Okay. So
Still starving voice actors. Oh, and then my personal suggestion, Dr. Scholl's. Gel inserts.
yes.
You're gonna be walking for
So
4 days. Get him.
It's
like walking.
One of my
walking down clouds.
One of my friends, Kellen, who some of you guys might know as the voice of Funtime Freddy in Sisters Generate. I don't know.
I like you're looking at me like
Funtime Freddy
that way.
in Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I saw him post something today. Is like, I'm going to buy new shoes specifically for this con. That's a great idea. If you have the money to spend on new shoes, this con will ruin them.
Walking shoes.
Yes.
Nordstrom Rack, dude, it's like $30-40 for
Yeah.
a pair of tennis shoes.
Go to Chinatown. It's like down
Or
the
that
street.
too.
And just
Yeah.
get gel
True.
inserts.
Be right back. These shoes aren't comfortable. Go
Gel
get
inserts.
tennis
Like,
shoes.
you're gonna need them. That's gel inserts.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty much how to prep for AX. Now, is there something that you guys are really looking forward to this AX? Is there somebody you
guys
want
too.
to
What are you guys
voice
looking
actor,
forward
Wait,
a panel?
one last thing
Yes.
about prepping. Do not lose this.
Don't you lose that.
Do not lose
Don't
this.
lose
That's really secure.
Like,
It's better than last year's where it's like...
last year's
Oh, the
it
paper
was in
one
a-
and kept ripping? Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
if you lose this, you are basically effed. I don't know if they will reprint them for you,
They
Doubt
usually
it.
don't. They usually
but be careful with it because that is your lifeline to get into all the events.
And one more tip. If you want to attend a panel, expect there to be a line
Get there.
already. So if it's an extra popular one, you're going to want to take out at least 2 hours prior to the panel to
Yes,
go line
And
up
be
for
aware
it.
of ticketed events.
Also, jumping on that, we're not done talking about.
Yeah,
tips.
there's way more preparation.
There's
Sorry.
still a lot of
There's
stuff.
so many preparations.
So-
You guys need to be taking notes because this goes for all cons, not just
Or you can
AX.
just wait till we're done and you can just rewind. But so here's the thing. Anime Expo grows with every year. We're expected to like break because we hit triple digits last
It
year.
already broke
They did.
100
and
sold out last
and they're
year.
expecting more than last year
Yeah.
already.
So with that-
especially in pre-sales.
Probably 130?
Yeah.
130,000 people this year? Probably.
So with that, again, like get to a panel at least 2 hours before because Anime Expo is a big. They do this a lot. You'll get to the panel room and they're like, no, you can't be here. You have to go outside.
Yes.
Up the stairs.
Yes.
Cut around,
Yes.
zigzagged, and there. That's going to cost you a lot of time.
Yes.
Get there.
Get there. If you really, really want to attend that panel, do what he said because that has fucked me over on several
So many
occasions.
times.
It's
Yes.
I wanted to be Johnny Young Bosch one year. We got in the line and we stood there and then they were like, oh, this isn't the line. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, after like 20,
2
30 minutes.
hours.
Yeah.
I've skipped on panels because of that, and that's why I don't like panels.
Yeah. So
Because
it
bad
has to be.
experiences. War flashbacks.
It has to be the best, like the panel, that one panel you've been waiting for. Otherwise, panels for me are kind of like, whatever.
To each their own, but if you want to attend a panel, this is what you need to do, especially if you know
Yes.
that it's going to be a popular line.
You're going to be waiting a long time for things to happen at the con. And remember, we said save your battery because, like it or not, that's your lifeline getting home or getting
Yes.
around.
And
So
Uber.
on that note, bring a gaming device if you have one.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically,
DS?
3DS is amazing.
Specifically
So
3DS, because one, you can do Street Pass, and
Yes!
two,
Passes.
it keeps you off your phone.
Yes,
If you're waiting in the
that's true.
line, if you're waiting for a panel to start, bring something. Keep your mind off of your phone and just play something because that's going to save your battery, and you're also going to get a lot of cool
I
Street
think
Passes.
another
Yeah.
pro tip is if you really want to go to an event, like for example, there's a Cowboy Bebop Jazz Experience.
Oh,
This is
yes.
the second year that's happening. chances are if there's an event at AX, there's probably a Facebook event page
Yes,
for it
there
that
is.
has more information that can help you, such as like what we talked about, lining up for it in advance. If it is a ticketed item, you have to purchase a ticket for it, who's going to be there, what are the rules about cameras, etc., etc. So read up on that, and if there is really an event, there's probably a Facebook page linked to it, so make sure you search for those things. And there's people talking about it there, and so that's another one. If you're cosplaying, there's meetups,
Yes.
there's other people. So there's a bunch of tips. And
There's
also if you're
just a
cosplaying,
lot.
make sure you bring a change of clothes so you're not walking downtown LA. in your
Also, she
cosplay.
mentioned this, cameras. If you guys have a separate camera or something like that that's going to save your phone battery, bring a separate camera because, again,
Yes.
that's going to save your life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So do we want to talk about what we're looking forward to this AX?
Well, let's jump in the chat really quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Marinика, she relates to you guys. She's been screwed over by,
That-
all the volunteers twisting him around
I
and everywhere.
hate that.
It's
And don't, again, like, I have a lot of friends on staff. Don't
Yeah.
get mad at them. It's not their fault. But, God, do I want to rip their heads off. It's
they
just...
can be a little bit more polite.
Oh, no, yeah,
A little
totally.
bit more
I get
But
it.
they deal with a lot of
I
weebs
don't
all day,
blame
so I
them.
don't blame them.
I don't blame them. It's
I don't.
not their
I don't.
fault.
I don't.
But, Jesus Christ.
Yo, and Ryan. Yo, Ryan. Oh, wait, did he change his name yet? No, okay, no, good. Ryan Star Super Steel Toe! Woo! Yeah, so the award ceremony, pictures are coming. And,
Oh, the Saturn Awards?
yeah,
I wasn't there for that.
Stop sending me to events with open bars. It kills me.
I remember that event last year. It was a lot of fun. I like the customized desserts that they have.
Oh my god,
The Shia
It
LaTrout.
Water went up my nose.
oh man, so beautiful. It was so great. It's like, Ryan, you'll like this. Oh, you'll love this. So I got to interview Candace Patton. Yeah,
Is that our
Iris.
Power Ranger?
Iris from The Flash.
Oh, nice.
And
I'm sorry.
it didn't go well. I didn't go well. I told her
Really?
I was like I kind of wish her character died and stuff. I did, and like everybody like they shit themselves. Like Josh and behind the camera was like, what? And Jezzer's like, Ernie, no! And then like they look at it, and they're panicking in the background. And they're like, did he really
I
just
love
tell
the
her?
voiceover that he just did for Jasmine.
No, because that's what he said. And I can hear him behind the camera. And like,
Dude, why does he sound like Mickey Mouse?
he does. And he was like, Ernie, no. And then like, and I continued. The conversation it became.
How was
cringe.
her reaction?
It went cringe worthy. She was laughing because I did it in a nice like playful way.
That's fine.
But
it must
like,
have been something she was just like, wow, this is new. I never had someone tell me that I wish I died in the show.
yeah, and
okay. You got some balls on ya.
It was Jezer said it was so cringe he walked away. He did. He walked away, and then he came back and he was like, "Did it get worse?" And Joshua was like, "Yes, it got worse."
Poor John.
It was
Hey,
great.
you know what?
I loved it.
Hey,
She said
but
her
you know
fans
what?
are gonna kill me.
Holy crap. I bet
literally
you
said
that
that.
shit's gonna go viral. I bet you.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
that will be hilarious. I would watch that. I would watch it.
Yeah.
I would not even watch The
Yeah,
Flash,
'cause-
and I don't know who she is, but I will watch that interview.
Because
I'm not even kidding.
Migdalia also interviewed her, and she was like, "Yeah, it was a very boring interview." And I was like, "Yeah, great." Hers and mine was just cringe. It was great.
Oh,
It's
I
like
live
she
for it.
hates me.
All right.
It's gonna be
Let's
awesome.
let's jump back into Anime Expo.
gonna
As much as I do want to hear, but let's jump back.
Oh, here's another very important one though. Like that we almost forgot.
Okay, go.
We're talking about the expo, but there's a very important step before that, and that is
Taking a shower.
no. We already covered that.
Pooping.
What'd you say?
Pooping.
No. Okay, you're close though. Parking.
I
Sorry,
Parking. You're right.
Parking. We gotta talk about parking.
Oh,
That is the
yeah.
worst. If you can Uber it there, please do that. But
Yeah.
parking is the
Okay.
most terrible thing
So
downtown.
actually, there's a page about that in here saying that there's a bunch of shuttles placed throughout Los Angeles where you can like
I can't.
park your car
That's
and then
great.
just take a shuttle for free.
Yes.
If you live in Los Angeles, find a way to like find street parking and Uber it to the convention because traffic is awful. First of all,
Or you can Metro,
or you can Metro,
which is $1.75.
Yes.
So for those of you who don't have a car or you're worried about something happening to your car, blah blah blah, your car, Metro.
Yes.
Metro. I've done it, and you can do it too.
Yeah, I see a lot of cosplayers on
Yes.
that metro.
Yeah, I've done that too. I've cosplayed.
because
in
convention
Metro, yeah.
parking, I think I did it last year because I had no choice because I was on like panels and other stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it's like in the convention, like in the immediate area, it's only 25 or no,
If you get there on time.
If you get there on time, it's like 25. But then
Because it will sell
as
out.
time goes on,
Yes.
it'll go up to 40. It'll go up to 35. I've seen like $60 parking.
I've
I'm
seen
like,
60 as well, yeah.
what are you gonna do to my car? Am I gonna come back and it's like washed? Is it gonna come?
Metro.
You know, like yeah.
Like I would even park 2-3 metro stops away, like what 5-6 miles away,
and just
and
bus.
hop on the metro
Yes.
No.
or Uber, which will be costing you like $5.
I don't live all that far, so that's a $4 Lyft ride for me.
Yeah.
So
I know
yeah.
a secret parking spot, so it's
Look at you,
Keep it to
Mister.
yourself.
I've been going for some years. All right, I've gone to a lot of LA cons, so I know a good little parking
And
spot.
actually, the very last tip is a girl or boy, please be safe walking at night because
Oh,
it's downtown LA.
Buddy systems. Like everyone jokes about that. It's like buddy system. No, real shit. Los Angeles is not safe. I'm
Especially
gonna be frank with you guys. You might think it's gonna be cool because there's cosplayers and stuff here, but you know you can't trust anyone. Buddy system. Be safe, guys.
It is true.
Absolutely.
Don't walk by yourself. If anything, you know, yeah, buddy system, Uber, figure some way to make sure everybody gets home safe.
Don't die.
It's I have some pretty like awesome stories at night of walking downtown LA.
We'll do that on hashtag.
I can't talk about those. I was told not to talk about those.
Okay.
And Ryan, yes, I did hear that news. And Caitlyn got married, which hurts me inside a lot.
I don't care about the Flash. Anyway,
All right. So
you know what's my favorite part about Anime Expo?
what?
As a weeb and anime fan, every Anime Expo there is an anime that's trending.
There's that one.
That everyone. So my first Anime Expo was Kill la Kill. So
Yeah,
everyone running
it was
around
beautiful.
half naked with purple lights on their nips. The dudes, at least. The
Yes.
girls also
was
pretty
so
much
good.
revealing.
Yeah, it's
great.
I learned about Kill la Kill and actually liked that anime as fan servicey as it is.
I was in it.
And the year after it was last
Shameless
year.
one.
You were in Kill la Kill.
I was in Kill la Kill.
What were you in Kill la Kill?
I was just a random class student, but I haven't seen the series yet. But there's a bunch of like tuxedo things in the sky,
Yeah.
Yes.
and I get picked up
Oh,
by like
yes,
the tentacles,
yes, I know that
and I
scene.
get pulled up
It's
into
been
the
3
sky,
years, but I know.
and I'm like, I don't want to.
That was you.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
that was it. That was it.
He's my
like
favorite.
that, and I was like another like office worker, but I'm in Kill la Kill.
What was last year's trending anime? I can't remember.
Last year's was I don't know. It
No,
got
wait,
Punch
no,
Man.
swim.
Oh, Free.
Free.
It was
There you go.
free.
And One Punch Man, I think.
And One
and
Punch Man.
Overwatch. That was a thing too.
Overwatch, even though it's not an anime.
It's not an anime, but it dominated.
But it has the best
This,
wife.
this year it's gonna be My Hero Academia, isn't it?
Yes! Yes!
So,
This is gonna be My
okay,
Hero
so
Academia.
I'm gonna
And
share-
Attack on Titan, of course. Attack on Titan.
Okay, so is your vote My Hero Academia as far as like what you're going to see?
Oh, 100%.
Like,
It's
yeah.
going to be more than Attack on
I,
Titan.
really?
Because-
what are you gonna
yeah,
say?
'cause Attack on Titan.
This is a great opportunity. Actually, I was thinking about doing this for our shoot.
Bing, bing, bing.
Me and my cousin, actually
Yeah.
that same year, my first con.
Okay.
Him and me were bored on the third day, fourth day. We were bored and we came up with a game which I actually played with Jessica on WonderCon, which is called Cost Punch. We
Okay.
pick.
Oh my gosh!
We pick a
Is this
cosplay.
like Superman versus Goku?
No,
it's
it's
like
like
Punch
Punch
Buggy.
Buggy, but Punch Buggy will
What's Punch
cosplay.
Buggy?
So we pick
When you see like a
Did you-
Volkswagen Beetle and you're like punch buggy.
and you punch somebody.
Oh, man.
So we
Here
do
we
it with
go. I'm gonna get my
cosplay.
ass
So
whooped.
we picked a cosplay and
Yeah.
then we went around looking for
That's
that cosplay and punched each
unfair.
other. And then we were like calling it and like
It has to be specific. It has to be like
Specifically Midoriya from My Hero.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you can't just say Deadpool
Oh, no,
because
no.
someone's going to die.
yes, that's what we did. We did Deadpool and it was
Oh, man.
we left.
That was
ourselves
the year
bruised.
Deadpool even like
The pity and everything.
Oh my God.
And so it was
That's
great.
so funny.
It was and we punched each other a lot. And another one that we did
So this year you're going to see who? Who you going to see?
so my vote on like the biggest cosplays we'll see will be from
Scouts.
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon
Really?
Maid.
Yes!
That's
We will see
that's
that.
my
Yes.
vote.
We're going to see a lot of Overwatch, of course. We're going to see
Yeah.
a lot of Miss Kobayashi. We're going to see a lot of My Hero Academia.
I've heard I've
And
seen a
probably
lot of
Attack on Titan.
I've seen a lot of stuff about a lot of Persona 5
And
cosplayers.
Persona, yes.
Persona, that's because the whole
And
cast
I
is going to
think
be
we're
there
going to
this
see
year.
some video game wise. I think, of course, it's always there. Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue.
Dragon Ball Z is a given.
Oh, for
There's
sure. That's what I'm
always
saying.
going to be that
Counts.
one.
But yeah, so if you were to play the Punch Buggy game, Ernie, who would you like? If we were to play that game, what character do you think you're going to see the most often?
Annie.
Annie. from Attack on Titan.
I wouldn't say that.
She wasn't even in this season.
Yeah,
for like
but-
2 seconds, and then her diamond encased.
Still.
But that's
No,
the
no,
thing. Like,
no. The thing is, it's
Okay.
gonna be Attack on Titan because
Okay.
it's a big thing,
That's
and
fine.
everybody's gonna be like, I want to pick a character. Okay, she might not be in the season anymore, but she's the cutest looking one, and then they're gonna pick her
Okay.
or her Titan form. It's
Darrel.
either or.
let's see. As far as anime character goes, I think All Might.
Oh my god, I would love
All
that.
Might,
Especially since the voice
Bakugo
is gonna be
maybe.
there.
Bakugo is such a popular
I'm
character.
cosplaying from My Hero Academia too.
Really?
And Kelly's cosplaying from Attack on Titan.
That's cool.
So,
And
yeah.
who is she cosplaying as?
She's gonna be Mikasa, I think.
My
And-
house?
What?
My house.
Who's-
Mikasa.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Fuck
my
you.
house.
Darrel.
God damn.
Man, that was bad. Darrel is the only one left. Mikasa, is that better? Shut up, Darrel. We just stared at. We were just like, well, 1 second. Ernie and I were like, wait, what? Like, and that was wow. So yeah, and I'm gonna be Momo. Yaruza.
Yaoyorozu.
Yaruza.
Yaoyorozu.
The
Really quick, we have a question in chat.
It's a good question.
How do you deal with panel clearing? I just realized that
Wait.
the Fully Cooley and Trigger panels are in the same room, and I'm only going
to the trigger one.
to the Trigger one.
Worried I won't feast my eyes on Yo-Yo Shinari.
By the
So
way,
which one's first,
By the way,
Fully
Ryan said
Cooley
he likes your
or
shirt
Trigger?
and he wants your jacket.
Oh, thank you.
You can have it, man.
I honestly got this at Hot Topic, and I think it's
Here,
the
I'll
last
take
one
it
too.
off right now.
Don't
I
stop.
have a shirt on. No, Darrel's the one that's stripping, not me. I'm actually gonna be.
We were
looking-
talking about fan service.
Yeah, fan service animes are the best. I watched Yuri on Ice, and the creators are gonna be there. That's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
they are
crazy.
supposed to
They're advertising that a lot.
Yeah,
actually.
I don't blame them.
No,
Yuri on
because
Ice is
I-
My
nice.
emo's been getting spammed with the whole Fate Grand Order thing.
I'm so excited.
They send me at least 2 emails a day, and it's really annoying me.
It's really.
It's really annoying me.
I
Are you
love-
gonna make it though, because you're gonna be here, and are you gonna be able to make it there?
Oh man, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't want to be here.
Live stream.
I think I'm just gonna tell him I'm not gonna. Anyway,
Live stream.
Fate Grand Order. I have a lot of friends that are on that. I'm also a really big Fate fan. So having this new installment, because Fate Zero was great. Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Jesus Christ, that
I
was
haven't
so
seen
good.
it yet, but I'm going.
What is wrong with
I'm
you?
going to. I'm going to. It's on my list.
okay.
It's
But
on my list.
it's
okay,
fantastic.
So I want to answer her question. I'm assuming it's a she, but if it's a he, Marinika. I don't know if you're a girl
Well,
or a boy.
we have here.
For some reason, I feel like you're a girl. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You can be whatever you want to be.
She mentioned something about flats.
could be a dog.
Is that a girl thing?
Yeah.
shoes.
So then you are a chick, probably. Okay, so you're going to be going to the Marriott. So that's not even, and I want to help you because this whole
Oh, this is at
thing-
the Marriott.
Yeah, it's at the Marriott. So this whole point of this live stream is to help you guys through Anime Expo. So
Yes.
your what's it called? Your panels are not in the convention
Oh, hold
center.
on, hold on. The situation is the Trigger panel is at
I see
4:30,
it.
and Violet Ever.
They're not at the
Evergarden?
same time. They're not at the same time.
Yes.
Is at 3. Fully Currently panel is same time as Evergarden, and I'm afraid they won't actually clear the room.
That's your thing. Now you got to decide because I see the Violet one.
They
Honey,
usually don't clear the
Hold
room.
on, you can't make it. So you have to actually choose right now if you want
Yeah.
to do the Violet Evergarden or Fully Cooley, because I don't know if you saw it, but Fully Cooley and Studio Trigger are in the Marriott, and they're in the hotel that's about like a 5 to 10 minute walk from the convention
Let
center.
me also say that the Studio Trigger panel, they've announced on different social medias that they're going to announce 3 new anime titles.
We might be there. We're
at-
actually trying to
yeah,
be there.
They might introduce 3 new anime titles at the Studio Trigger panel. So if everyone saw that, that's gonna have a huge line. So if you want to make the Trigger panel,
Yes.
I suggest you do that.
I suggest you go for Fully Cooley and you stay for Studio Trigger, unless Violet Evergarden really means a lot to you.
So here's my take on all the world premieres. World premieres are great, especially when you see them at Anime Expo, because you get to see them with like-minded fans rather than seeing them.
Hype.
And yeah,
So hype.
because someone's gonna make a joke or something like that, and it's just gonna have
It's gonna be great.
everyone's gonna get it.
You're
Rather
never
than-
gonna forget that experience.
Never, other than like seeing like Naruto The Last in theaters. That was fantastic in theaters. But there was a bunch of people that didn't know what was going on. So like watching like world premieres at Anime Expo is fun. However, you have to take into account these animes you're going to see later on. you know, they aren't going to stay world premieres forever. So, you know, keep that in mind. I would definitely, in my opinion, I would go Fully Cooley and Studio Trigger.
Which is probably what we
That's
might do.
yeah, that's probably
Fully Cooley.
That's why. But they're back to back. So
Fully Cooley is also a really big thing. So
we'll
I mean,
get two panels kind of in one versus just the one in the convention
as
center.
far as, because what they try to do at the end of a panel, they try to clear out the room, talk to someone as far as staffing goes, and be like, hey, I want to be here for both panels. Can I just stay in my seat, or maybe even move up or something? And usually they'll help. Usually, and if not, talk to someone else. Keep talking to people and try and work something out.
Please take a look in advance at the schedule. It will help you a lot for deciding what panels you want to go to, and make sure you know the location, because that part's important as well.
Plan everything.
Yes.
Plan everything in
Pay
advance.
attention to the
So,
location. Also wait times.
We just said what we kind of want to see. Are you looking at the
She's a girl.
Yes. Here you go.
Oh, there we go.
So we just kind of said right now, I know Darrel and I were talking about this prior to us starting this live stream.
Yes.
He wants to actually go to those two panels, maybe.
Yes.
Depending, we are working, so it depends on what
We're
we
gonna
can
try.
go and not go to. Is there something that you guys in the chat? Is there something, if you're going to AX, or if you wanted to go to AX, what do you look forward to? Ernie, are you looking forward to something?
The biggest thing
Darrel?
that I'm looking forward to is the Persona 5 thing, because it's just gonna be a fun time. Like, all the people that I've talked to, because I'm friends with a lot of the
And
cast.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
There's gonna
and
be a
so
lot of Final
they're like, oh yeah, I know what's gonna happen. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of dumb questions that we're gonna answer, and it just sounds like a really fun panel.
Yeah.
So Persona 5. I'm also.
What's gonna be at the Persona 5 panel?
They're gonna ask questions. They're gonna have.
Who's gonna be there?
Well, for you, there's gonna be Matt Mercer, who plays McCree in
Bae.
Overwatch.
Nice.
Xanthan Quinn, one of my friends, Haru Kumura. You have Max Middleman, who's Saitama in One Punch Man.
Oh, nice. So you have voice actors.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
gonna
cool.
be all in the Persona 5 thing?
Yes.
Wow, Persona 5 is gonna be lit.
That-
Make sure we go to that.
Yeah. See, that's
Well,
what I
Wait,
mean.
what day is it?
I will look it up. All right, so Ernie,
I think that's day 1, actually.
Ernie, what do you want to do?
I just want to stay at home and watch anime and do
You know there is screening rooms, and that's the greatest thing.
That's what the
awkward,
screening rooms are for.
awkward being in a screening room with a bunch of dudes. It's like
Sit by yourself.
it's still weird. It's like I'm in a porn theater and like
Okay, we're not
like
talking about that type of screening rooms,
everybody
Ernie.
wants to whack off, but they can't whack off because they're in
What are you
public.
talking about?
Yeah.
My innocent ears. I don't watch hentai. I'm talking about like Cowboy Bebop
Yeah, this-
or Sailor Moon.
This stream was getting a little too quiet after. Anyway, yes, fapping in a movie theater.
So-
Don't do it. You'll get arrested like Pee Wee
Oh, there's
Herman.
a creature eye.
Yeah. All right. So while you're looking for what you are really looking
Yes,
forward to,
well-
what anime have you guys seen that you want to see at Anime Expo, but you don't think is going to get a lot of love? Like, what are you going to be looking for?
Wait, I know what I'm looking forward to. Card captors.
Actually, yeah.
The premiere
I'm
is on day
almost
1.
willing to say we're going to see a lot of cosplays for that. Actually.
Hopefully.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because that's something that's been relatively dead for the past God knows how long. And now they're having a world premiere for that. That's
know what?
huge.
You know what I'm excited
By the way,
to
yes,
see?
they have hentai screenings. They do.
Oh yeah, they do. That you have to be 18 plus.
18
For
plus.
my-
And it's like super late at night.
Yeah.
Like 9.
And then when you're
Oh,
done
super
with
late.
that, you
Wow,
can go to the
man.
dance. You can go to
You know, they
the
got-
open mic karaoke.
They got screenings till like 4 in the morning.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they got screenings till 4 in the morning.
Not
Now
only do
you
they have the
know.
hentai, they have the regular anime. So if you
so-
want to do
Yeah.
that,
But who wants to stay up at 3
Buy
in
a-
the morning
I want to tell
watching
you what I'm
regular
excited
anime?
for. Stop talking about hentai.
It's not hentai. You're not excited for hentai?
No.
Who's not excited for hentai? Wow, mind blown.
Listen, and other things as well. So I'm excited. I have never attended one, and I would like to
A
attend
hentai
it.
screening? Oh, I'm
No.
sorry. I'm sobbing.
I am an innocent sweet cinnamon bun roll. No hentai for me. I would like to stop. I'd like to attend a masquerade. I want to see Anime Expo is the biggest anime convention in the whole world.
Yes.
I think. Definitely the United States. I don't know about the whole world, but I'm pretty sure aside from Japan, it's the biggest in the whole world. I would like to see the masquerade because I know people bring their A game.
Oh, yeah.
For Anime Expo, and I would like to see all the beautiful costumes. And World Cosplay Summit's gonna be there, so they are well known for having dude, they look at your stitching. That is how insane World Cosplay Summit
yeah,
is. So I would like to see it.
two Anime Expos ago, I did Shut up! Sorry.
It's right here.
Rangers
too.
live chat. Well, he pointed it out. Anyway, two Anime Expos ago at the Masquerade, this was one of my favorite moments. I love seeing this shit. I had never been to a Masquerade before, and honestly, the whole thing was kind of like, this is kind of forgettable.
I walked in and walked out.
Yeah.
At Anime Expo?
Yeah, this was This was two Anime Expos ago or something. It was like, I mean,
the performances are actually kind of entertaining sometimes.
Sometimes,
some
yeah.
of them.
Okay.
Some of them were entertaining, and others were like, whatever. You know, Anime Expo, I'm not expecting a lot. One of my friends, who you guys might know as the voice of Rivali in Breath of the Wild, Sean Chiplock, he's also in Persona 5, and he has a bunch of other titles. He went on stage in doing this Pokemon skit and everything, and his girlfriend was on there, and they were doing it, and he stops halfway, and he proposes.
Yes!
This was fantastic.
That's the best!
I love public proposals like that.
You guys, that's like the girliest you'll ever see me, like, squealing, because I was like, woo!
I went in there to support friends, but I had no idea that was gonna happen, and I like lost my shit.
My heart.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Were you more excited than the bride?
Oh, I probably was.
You're probably screaming and crying and on the floor, like, she's like, oh, do I look cute? Yes. Yes. Make sure you take the same.
I was probably like
Exactly
ugly
stuff.
with tears and everything, but I love that stuff. So, you know, I like events like that. Other than that, Masquerade is kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know it's a huge
Well,
event.
I would like to see it.
Yeah, I want to go see it too. Like,
So,
same with the AMV contest. Have you been to those?
Oh, those are intense.
Some-
That is
What's
worth
AMV?
going to.
Oh, the voice acting?
No.
Anime music videos.
So
Oh, yeah.
So, you know,
They're
they
really creative.
They take the anime, they cut it up, they put it to music, and they make the best possible
I
product.
love
they
it.
can.
And they have to submit that like 3 months in advance.
So
This is a weeb question.
yes,
This is a very weeb question. This is for the chat as well. Have you ever listened to a song and you're like, this would be great for an anime intro?
every day.
Really?
You have no
All the
idea.
time.
Because
That's
it's
how
a
my
song
brain
But
works.
by
you only listen to
Baby Metal?
J-pop though.
No, but that's the thing. It's like J-pop does this thing in my brain where it like, even if I've never heard the song before, I listen to it and I'm like, okay, this is where the running happens. Oh, this sounds like something where they would just
Love
do
you,
the
Miss Na.
still
Yes,
pan
yes,
of just,
Saturday. I'm gonna be in cosplay.
you know, the title
By the
cards.
way.
It's just,
I'm gonna be in cosplay on Saturday. You guys should.
why
come
did
say
you have to
hi
hug me to say that?
I just wanted to show you up for 1 second so you can take the spotlight. All right, keep going.
She's gonna be in cosplay.
But yeah.
apparently
I'll
she's
say
gonna
it
be in
later.
cosplay.
It's just I like the feeling that it like makes in my head because I'm like, okay, that can happen. This action sequence can happen here. This is like title card like spot, and so even
Yes.
like stuff like that, I'm like, oh, this would make a great MV. This
I
would
feel
make a
that
great
way about
opening.
a Baby Metal song.
Yeah.
Ernie, there's a Baby Metal song. I
Which
forgot. It's 3 words, like Jime, Dam, and something else. So it's like 3 words, and it's the perfect song for an anime intro. Maybe we can wait. I don't think we can play
I
it
think all of them
live.
are.
No, but that one specifically, every time I hear it, I'm like, this is an anime intro for sure. Like 100%. But yeah, so you feel that way about a lot of anime, like a lot of songs you listen to?
Like just
this is
songs in
perfect?
general. There's this one artist, and I freaked out because I thought she was coming to Anime Expo. Her name is Nano.
Okay.
Now Nano is a she does a lot of like anime openings, but she was born here in New York, and so she's fluent in both languages. And
Oh,
the
nice.
first song I ever heard from her was in English, and I was like, this sounds awesome. This sounds like an anime opening. And then I heard another anime opening later, and I was like, this sounds oddly like that
Doki Doki
one.
Morning?
No.
No.
And I was
I
like,
got you.
oh, that's
I
cool.
got
Uki Uki Midnight?
She is my favorite J-pop,
Yes.
J-rock artist.
I
I,
got you.
love Nano.
Yeah.
And I
Ijime Dame
flipped out.
Sentai?
I thought she
Yes.
was coming to Anime Expo.
Let me see which one.
Really quick chat. I want to ask you guys, because
That's
I know
fine.
there's a lot of you guys talking about it. Who is going to Anime Expo? Who actually is? If you are, just type I am. I'm going to be there.
And
Because
if you aren't, tell us what would you like to see if you could get at Anime Expo, like a cosplay, if you saw a specific cosplay, if you want to see a panel, if you want to meet a voice actor, what is your dream of when attending AX, what you would experience if you were to attend?
Yes.
Just in case you're not going.
yeah.
We don't want to
By
leave.
the way, we can play the song for like maybe 10 seconds.
This one?
This song is an anime intro.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
No,
right
no,
now.
let it play.
No, let it. It's gonna start. It's gonna kick up really.
Oh yeah, I
Okay,
heard this song
so-
live.
All right, wait.
I hate
so,
you.
camera pan up,
I can't remember.
moon.
Yes.
Character walks out of the
character
shadows.
walking in the street, like Sailor Moon status.
Oh, yeah.
In the street. And then
Hand
evil, upcoming evil,
grab,
incoming evil.
and then arts effect, title screen, credits,
Transformation, magical girl transformation scene. Wow, there you go, Erni. Yeah, get it!
I have to do
Oh,
that
you
baby
go
metal
over here.
every time baby metal. And then listen to her scream.
I don't even know if they can hear it.
I don't know if they can. I think
I'm
they
pretty sure
probably.
they can. That thing picks up.
Yeah, it's this song. We'll type it up in the chat, and it's by Baby Metal. Art. What's the name?
I think you can hear it. What was it?
What's the name of the song?
Ijime
Hajime?
Dame
I-
Setai?
Ijime dame zetai. Zetai. Z-E... Is it Zentai or Zetai?
Zetai.
That's the name of the song. Go listen to it like now or later. But that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. So I'm looking forward to cosplays and the masquerade.
Yes.
And going to the Cowboy Bebop experience.
Oh yeah,
Be
they
there.
can hear it. They can hear
Yeah,
it.
that's awesome. We're running out of time, so
Oh yeah, they can hear it.
we're hitting an hour.
Makes me happy.
Is there anything you want to say?
I mean, go and have fun, guys. Anime
Yes.
Expo is just, it's all
Don't
about fun.
stress about anything.
Yeah.
It's for fun. You paid money for this.
If you miss something, chances are it's going to end up on YouTube later on. I mean, that's what those are for.
Ryan, you've never heard of Baby Metal? Ernie and I have seen them live. You should definitely look into Baby Metal.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
me and DJ went with Chris Kamen-Lee. Yeah.
Oh,
Chris
really?
Kamen-Lee, yeah.
That
and
was
like all three of us.
recently.
Yeah, recently. We
That
were,
was
all three of
last
us
week,
went.
I think.
2 weeks
We were
ago.
like, it was hardcore. It was awesome. It was.
Yeah, it's
weeded out.
interesting that like when I went last year, I think the majority of people there, 90% of the people there are men in their like
Yeah.
30s and 40s, and I was like literally one of the very few girls there. But it's interesting because I saw the Feinstein brothers from YouTube, and that was interesting. There's actually quite a few celebrities there at the Baby Metal show. But Baby Metal is awesome. There are 3 Japanese
good.
teenagers. I think 2 are 15 and 1 17. So yeah.
16 and the
18.
middle one is
got
she's
older.
legal. She's
Yeah,
legal.
she's
She's
legal.
legal. She's legal.
They look like 10-year-olds, honestly, with the way they dress too, but they're awesome. Anyway, back to Anime Expo.
It's just
You know what,
it's
this
just so
is
Moe
actually
as
really
fuck. It's
relevant
Moe as
because they were one of the artists that you could have voted for bringing to Anime Expo, because every year Anime Expo allows
they were
the-
trying. No,
Oh.
they tried to bring them, but they did.
tried.
Their genre does not match.
So, really quick, I wanna stress this.
Stress it.
If you're going to Anime Expo looking to pick up someone, check their age.
Actually,
fuck.
ask,
Yes, you do
ask
that.
for their ID, because every year
Ask
people
for
get
their
trouble.
ID because anime is such a broad genre. Everyone loves it. People
No,
are going
at
to be
least-
bringing younger people.
That's why you always
Check.
show up. That's why you only go to the 18 and over events.
Just
That's why
check
you only
IDs,
go to 18
man.
and over. Check for wristbands. Check for
Dudes,
alcohol in their hand.
Girls.
I can't stress that enough, guys.
That's true. That's actually really good advice, because every year, and if you're a cosplayer, please watch out for creepy photographers, because some
seriously.
guys,
Oh yes,
There was that
yes,
big
yes, yes.
thing that happened last year with that guy that kept taking pictures.
dude, that happened at ALA this year.
There's
It
always
happens every anime convention.
there's always going to be that one creepy guy. First
Make
of all,
sure you have a handler.
First of all, watch out for creepy guys. Second, don't be that creepy guy
So-
or girl.
Advice for guys:
Oh, girl.
check girls' ideas. Advice for girls: don't let a creepy photographer get near you. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Be
Yeah.
like, no, thank you, and walk away. Stand your ground. Do not be shy.
Damn right, walk
Yes.
away.
And if you need a photographer to take a picture of you, hit me up.
away.
And also, if you're gonna take pictures of a cosplayer, ask, right?
Yes.
Always
Yes.
ask
Don't
first.
touch people. If you want a hug, be like, can I give you a hug? They'll say yes, they'll say no.
Boundaries.
Don't ever, yes,
Boundaries.
have some respect.
Boundaries.
Like they're your own sister or brother or mother.
I feel like
Be
this is
respectful
something.
to everybody there.
This is
Everybody's
something we
there to have
shouldn't
fun.
even have to say technically.
It's
yeah.
Like I give it. Club Cosplay did it a lot. They kept pushing the whole rules of like engagement between other
Consent,
people.
guys.
It's consent. It's
It-
consent.
yeah.
Cosplay is not consent. So I mean,
Absolutely.
it respect each
Absolutely.
other because everybody's there to have fun. and-
Oh,
Yes.
actually,
Yes.
I have another thing that. Don't worry about that.
yes.
Who that?
I don't know.
Who that?
Anyway, so when I went to
Yes, that's fine.
when I went to the convention today, they have a list of prohibited items.
Wait, can I look at that with you?
Yes. Okay. So, ready, guys? So you can't bring stilts,
That's fine.
weapons, drones, UAVs, understandable why. I don't know why you would be flying that in a convention. Don't do it.
Why not?
Just stop.
you get all the pictures and
That's
locations
true.
on
I can
all
see why
the
someone
people.
would, but that's not a good idea. Okay.
Yeah. Legal substances. They're illegal.
Illegal. Mm-hmm.
I mean, whatever.
It's only illegal if you get caught with it.
And then here we go into the more like.
Don't listen to Erni.
No, that's
Here we go more into the like.
What the fuck?
Yeah, stickers and adhesive graphics. Keep them in your bags, pockets, and off the walls of the event facilities.
So bring it in, but
I don't know why they would even have to say it. Don't stick your stickers around everywhere.
Because people were doing that last year.
Yeah.
Don't want to call them out, but it's another channel that I know.
All signs. So I imagine. Ooh, excuse me.
wait, what?
So like if you have a sign that probably says "hug me" or something like that, you can't do it unless it's
But
approved.
I had a sign with me. It said extra thick.
Unless it's approved in writing for use by event staff.
Okay, I will get that
What?
approval.
Signs?
Yeah.
I have a sign because I'm gonna do Aku from
Samurai Jack.
You know when he goes extra thick? That meme? My sign's gonna say extra.
Throw you into a portal. Sorry.
I want it to.
Non-service live animals. We make an exception for living unicorns. So if you have a unicorn, you are more than welcome to bring that in.
Sweet.
Please check con ops with written permission. Helium and mylar balloons. So any up cosplayers can't bring in balloons. Lasers or similar items that might apply more to like AX dance stuff. And I guess like people with like
Put it in someone's
gun
eye,
props
'cause
or
they're
something with
stupid.
laser pointers. Yeah, don't do that. Coolers. This is more of an outside the con
There's
thing.
no space inside the convention center.
And you don't need it. You
Why do you
honestly
carry
do
that?
not need it.
I didn't even carry
Oversized backpacks, and then there's a lot of technical details. Just not big bags, unless it's part of your cosplay.
Not camping gear.
Motorized vehicles, so no hoverboards, none of the no segways, no. God, what are
RC cars?
Yeah, I mean, be reasonable, guys. Wheeled carts, wagons. That I feel like people could trip over that, but I feel like that might be part of people's cosplays.
No, unless they're there to buy a bunch of stuff and just cart it around.
Yeah, confetti, loose glitter. I speak from experience. I used to work at a kid's place, and glitter is such a bitch to pick up.
Seriously.
Do not. I will personally fight you. Do not bring glitter onto the con
He doesn't even
floor.
work for the con. He's like,
I will stop
I
you.
will cut you.
Flammable liquids.
These all does.
That should be a given. Open flame use. And then any activity prohibited by law or prohibited by end event facilities.
Obviously.
That's everything?
That there's signs everywhere
Wow.
with that.
Wow, that wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
It
Well,
wasn't that
I
long.
mean-
Took so long to cover.
Yeah.
Oh, I also noticed when I went to con today, there's 2 weapon checks now. There's not just one.
Well, because after
Because of
Phoenix.
Arizona, Phoenix, yeah, after Phoenix,
Oh,
kind of.
let me address that also really quick.
There's
So
only 2 weapons I'm gonna take, and that's these guns right here.
you're gonna get banned.
It's okay.
They're gonna kick you out of con.
I get banned from a lot of stuff.
So, because of Phoenix Comic Con, I'm assuming it's because of Phoenix Comic Con. Vendors cannot sell weapons at the con anymore. They can't at the
FYI, what happened at Phoenix Comic Con was
Green Ranger was basically almost assassinated
He was a target.
some guy.
because some douche monkey thought he could cosplay as Punisher with live stuff, and he had some weird mental grudge against the Jason David Frank, JDF.
And he kept posting all that stuff. But okay, what really got him caught when he was taking pictures of the security guard and saying, "I wonder if he's a good cop or a
And
bad
what
cop."
also got him caught is that some girl saw his Facebook post, took it seriously, and called the convention
She was
center.
I think she was a cop from Hawthorne. She was a Hawthorne PD. She
Huh,
worked
the
at
girl?
Hawthorne PD.
I had no idea.
So somebody from all the way down in Hawthorne saw the post and then calls Arizona PD and be like, "Hey, I'm a cop. You're a cop.
Yep.
By the way, somebody wants to shoot somebody."
Yep.
But yeah, so if you need this hurts me because I'm a huge weapons like swords like fanatic. I train with them and I love like buying them and like finding new like swords to like work with.
Now you're just gonna have to buy them online.
Yeah, well, no, so here's the thing. They're going to be at the con, and you can buy the swords. However, you can't take them on site. They're going to give you an address, and they'll be shipped to you.
Oh,
but
nice.
but you cannot buy them on site and just take them. Obviously,
Learn how to work with foam.
yes,
Because that's what I do.
that.
Yeah. So, do we have any last, summary thoughts about AX?
Yes.
Your last
It's gonna be
advice?
hype. Have
Before we get
fun.
going?
There's a lot of rules this year, but have fun. Like, no one can stop you from having fun. Say fun, granted, but fun. Have a lot of fun.
Yes. Jasmine?
Daniel actually has a great question that I'd like to address. Places to eat. That's really
The
important.
hot dog stand.
This is why I
Sushi
said.
burrito! Sushi burrito! Sushi burrito!
So this is why I said what I said, and I'm gonna say it one more time. Bring snacks with you. Fruit snacks. Bring granola bars. Food could tend to be kind of expensive. You don't want to necessarily drop $20 on like fries, loaded fries.
Oh yeah,
That's
your
dumb.
breath is gonna smell. Bring gum.
Yeah, gum and mint's great too. You don't want to spend $20 on loaded fries when you can spend that on like a poster that you really wanted or something.
Yes.
Unless you really want to spend $20 or you have that, that's fine.
It's
that's
up
fine.
to you. I mean, whatever.
But you don't want to be grumpy and you want to eat, so
Whatever floats your boat.
There are a ton. There's food inside the convention center, the cafeteria. I don't recommend. There are food trucks, which I recommend, but it's a very long wait in the sun,
Yes.
and the food's very overpriced.
Bacon hot dogs. If you are not vegetarian, if you're not vegan, those will save your life.
Yep, they're
They're
$5.
They also have churros and they also have fruit
Yes.
like cups,
Elotes.
which are.
Those are going to save. They're all around every corner and they're fast.
I've never seen elotes in downtown.
That was my
I
first
have.
time having an elote. Was in downtown. Where have you been? Wow.
Not in the right part of downtown.
It
Obviously.
was right outside the convention center.
If you're willing to walk,
Whatever.
Target, cafeteria, food, whatever.
Uber for $2, and there's a bunch of food places nearby because USC is right around the corner.
Like
Blaze Pizza.
every other
Subway.
place, like there's good places to eat, but they're walking distance, and that's going to cost you AX
Bring
time.
a sandwich. Make yourself a PBJ.
Make
or
a
bring-
sandwich.
Bring Subway with
Make
you.
yourself a sandwich.
Food's important, and thank you,
Yeah.
Daniel, for that question. That's an important question. Places to eat, because that's my last thing to say before we sign off.
Yeah.
Is make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you eat. If I were you, I'm like a mom. I was a teacher, and so I always have like medication with me. So I have like Tums. I have Advil with me just in case I'm not feeling well for some reason.
They also have a first aid place there in case
They
things
do.
get bad.
They have yes.
Oh, they have cosplay repair.
Yes. They really do take care of you, but make sure you come prepared as well.
Yes.
And make sure you have cash. Make sure you just make sure you secure your wallet. Don't leave it in your back pocket.
I am a
Hanging out.
huge advocate of that. Actually, every single AX, this AX has no.
Someone loses their wallet
No,
or their ID.
I lose something every AX, and
Okay.
I thought this wasn't going to happen to me this year, and it happened.
Already?
Yes.
What did you lose?
Access badge. Anyway, moving on. So, my first AX was. Oh no, I have it with me, but I mean possession of said badge.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my first AX, I forgot what I lost, but I lost something, and it was one of my friend's wallet. I didn't lose anything. That was fine. It was AX's after.
You're just bad luck.
I lost my debit card. I think 3 years ago. I lost my ID last year.
Damn.
I'm losing something every year, and I thought I wasn't going to do it. But keep track of your stuff, guys.
The only thing I lose is a couple pounds.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only
Proud
thing
of
I lose
yourself?
is my
Yeah.
dignity.
So my final thoughts is if you can plan out as much as you can, but
Yes.
don't to the point where it's going to ruin your experience. You have 4 or 5 days of it, so enjoy yourself.
Fun. Don't
Take-
stress.
Be prepared. Take some walking shoes. Cash is the best way you can
Water.
haggle. If you want to buy anything expensive, try to wait till like maybe Sunday so you can try to get a better bargain.
Yeah.
Because most of these vendors are just trying to get rid of
Oh,
as much.
yes.
So they don't have to ship their stuff
That's
back.
a good.
That
That's a good hit.
that is the
So-
best thing
that's
you can
true.
So
possibly
you
do.
can get people to drop. That's how I got all my.
So if you don't
favors.
want if you want something but not super badly and you know it's not gonna sell out, wait till Sunday.
That's
And
what I
also,
do.
And also always battery charger because you want to have your phone out so you can double check eBay and Amazon if there's a figure you want.
Yeah.
Check those first because sometimes Amazon is so much cheaper
So
and it's
much.
new and it's wrapped up with all that nice little paper mache around it.
And you don't have to walk around the
it's-
lawn with it.
So check Amazon and eBay first.
Yes,
and then
definitely.
buy with cash. Save money.
What I
And have
do,
fun.
I
Fun,
search
fun.
around on day one, and I'm like, okay, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. And
Although
then on
if
day
it's a
4,
very rare figure,
yeah, if it's
you
like
jump
a
on
con,
it right
if
away.
it's con exclusive or something, get it.
Or if
because
it's like-
it's going to sell out.
Or if it's like
no
a
question.
figure from like an older app, like during login. Every time I see a Yoko, I jump on it right away because I know it's gonna be gone and I know I can't
They're
find
all,
it anywhere else.
exactly.
So
yes.
so we do a little research first and don't mind asking questions or talking to the guy or even ask, can you drop the price a little for me? I got cash.
Exactly.
Because
I
there's
love
always
cash.
ways to bargain.
Yes.
Haggle. always save it for the last day.
So
Any final words?
essentially, yes. Plan ahead. Stay hydrated. Eat. Plan ahead. Plan
Have
ahead,
fun.
Plan ahead. Have
Don't
fun.
stress. Have fun.
And if you're
Have
there,
fun.
please come say hi to us.
Oh yes,
Dress like a weeb.
we're going to be
Bring it on.
literally everywhere.
He wants people to ask him for the autograph.
That's not true.
Every autograph he gives out, I will give them $1.
I mean, that's not a bad deal at all.
Wow.
Like,
Well, I'm bringing me
I just want to
and
boost
20
up
of
your.
my
I just want to
friends,
boost you up. That's it.
you're gonna get $20 right there.
Right there.
Like,
Ask that one dude.
Friends and family don't count.
But poor Darrel's gonna be left. I wonder if you
I'm
actually
not-
want my autograph or
I'll
you
unfriend-
actually know and get it. You're
I'll
getting
unfriend
paid.
you on Facebook. And it'll.
I'll friend
Take
your
pictures
girlfriend.
of Jasmine's cosplay. She is
I will be-
talented.
I will
so
be-
go get a picture of her. And me,
I'll be in
just
cosplay.
say
Hell
hi.
yeah, I will be in
And like,
cosplay.
if you want something funny to
So-
come out of me, I'll sure.
We're all on Twitter. If you guys specifically want to meet up with any of
Oh,
us,
yes.
or even as a group,
Twitter's the best.
just tweet at us and we'll try and like meet up with you guys. Or you can come meet up with us. We're gonna be at all the big events. So let's start off. Where can we find you guys on Twitter? Ernie.
Everything, Instagram, Twitter, everything's just _journey, and that's JERNI. And Instagram, I can't not push my Instagram enough. I post all my good
What
stuff
is your
and my
Instagram?
juicy
What-
stuff there too.
_journey?
_journey.
Wait, you're the journey?
I'm the journey.
Oh man.
Darrel J. Jelfin.
Yes. And then you guys can find me
Oh, it's
on
right there.
all of my social. Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's right there actually in chat. You guys can find me on all social media, Darrel J. Delphin, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm going to be posting all con. My Instagram story is going to be insane. I'm going to try.
Lit.
I'm going to try. It's going to be absolutely lit. So like,
I'll be live streaming. Oh, so we'll probably
Yeah.
live stream too on either Instagram or Facebook.
just keep watching that. And then if you're like, oh, wait, I'm right next to, maybe he's right there. And most likely you're going to find us.
There you go. That's my thing right there. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pointing at my.
I can't believe you. Go. He's pointing at his name and keeping it like in line with.
You're such a dork. Oh! Jasmine Loves You X on all social media. You guys already know this.
You guys know the deal.
I'll be cosplaying Saturday as Aku, and Sunday, I think my cosplay didn't come in time, the suit that I ordered. So I might just do a casual diva cosplay. So it'd probably find me Saturday and Sunday for sure, because I could socialize with you. Those are kind of my days off. But Monday, Tuesday, I'll be working, so I might not have enough time to talk to you if you
Right.
reached out to me.
Still,
But
we're
yes.
not gonna bite. Come reach out to us. We'll try and hang out with you. Let's say
And
hi.
have
'Cause
fun no matter
Yeah,
what.
exactly. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, guys, I want to push out our anime Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, THS Anime. It's specifically tailored to all of our anime stuff, and every time news happens, I'll be posting on it. One of us will be posting on it. Follow that for more fun #anime stuff.
Lots of news on there.
Lots of stuff.
Lots
Cool
of stuff.
beans. All right, guys.
All right, I think
Thank you so much for watching. We hope we see you at AX.
I'm gonna
and-
go home and sleep because
Watch
day
the-
0 is happening tomorrow. And there's gonna be a lot of events happening. Actually.
Yes. Go watch all the animes. I highly
Woo.
recommend My Hero Academia.
Yes.
Yes.
So we'll see. All right, guys.
Let's go. All right.
Bye, guys. Happy
Bye.
AX. Woo!
All right. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't.
Everyone in this chat has subscribed.
To
'cause they're
stay-
awesome.
I don't know if
But-
there's some silent people in the
Just in
background.
case you haven't, hit subscribe to stay up to date with everything trending
And geek
In
pop
anime
culture.
Geek pop culture.
and in anime pop culture.
What?